So let's start our next session that is called as the list. So basically, what is meant by the sequence? So sequence is a data type that represent a group of elements. Okay. So in Python, the strings, list, and the tuples and the dictionary are very important sequence data types. So basically, what is meant by the list? So already we have to see in Python uses a standard data type. There are basically five standard data type. In five standard data type, the first data type is a number, string, list, tuple, dictionary. These are the five standard data type. So what is meant by the list? A list is similar to an array that consists of a group of elements or items. Just like an array, a list can store an element. But there is a one major difference between an array and the list. So what is the difference? An array can store only one type of element, whereas a list can store a different types of element. So hence a list are a more versatile and useful than array. So how we can create a list in Python? So list can be created in Python. I am using the software that is a Python software. Okay, so I am creating a variable called lst is equal to list can be created in Python by using a bracket. Okay, so pass the element that is I am passing the element that is 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 okay comma 5 and pass the one string that is called as the Python. So this is a string. So list can be created using in this way. How we can print the element of list? So there is a first method called print method and pass the lst. So right click on this surface area and run the project name. It is run demo. So this is our element. Suppose you want to get only one individual element. So how we can get that? By passing the index number. So how pass? Suppose I am passing the 0. So print lst of 0. So it will return me the 1. Okay. So in this way you can print individual element also. There is this is a first method to get the element from the list. So second method that is use the for loop. So how we can use the for loop? For I in the sequence name, that is a lst. Lst is my sequence. So print of what I. So let's run the project and see. So this is the element of the list. Okay. So this is another way we can print the element by using the loop also. You can get the element, you can get the individual element like by passing the index number. Okay. So there is another method. That method is called as slicing. So how we can use a slicing in Python? So slicing is nothing but it is a slicing that represent extracting a piece of the list by mentioning the starting and ending position numbers. So how we can use the slicing in Python? So slicing means to extract a piece of code or piece of information. So how we can extract? So slicing can be denoted in column. Okay. So this is a slicing operator. So it requires the first, that is the start position. If you don't specify the start, by default it is a 0 and the end. Suppose I want to print the element up to 3. And the last parameter it required the step. If you don't specify the step size, then by default it is a 1. So I am not specify any step size, so it will give us the 1. So I am writing down here 1. So let's run the project program, see the output. That is, it will give me the element that is a 0, 1 and 2, up to 2 position. So starting from 0 up to 2. Okay, so 3. So this is called as the slice operator. If you don't specify anything, suppose I am not specify anything, so what will happen? This is I am not specify anything. So just run on the project. So it will print all the elements which are present in the list also. Okay, so if you don't specify the start position, then we will only print just like this and run the project. So it will print this. Okay, so this is called as the slicing operation in Python. So Python provides us for slicing on a list or on sequences. Okay, so this is called as the list. Okay, so how we can update the element from the list, how we can add the element of the list. So all this we are discussing here. So already we know that a list are immutable. So what is meant by the mutable? It means we can modify the content of the list. We can append, we can update, we can or delete the element from the list. So it is called as the mutable. Means you have to modify the list content. So how we can modify the list content? Okay. So how we can add the element into a list? So let's see the practically how we can do these operations. First, suppose you want to add an element on the list. So there is a method that is a lst dot. There is a method called append method. Okay. So append method. Suppose I am having a line. So append method add the element at the end of the list or end of the element. So print the lst. So let's run the program and see the output. So 9 is added. Okay. So by using the append method, you can add the element at the end of the list. Suppose you want to update. Suppose I want to update first position number. Okay. So how we can update the first position number? So get the element, get the index of first, and instead of first, that is a 0, this is a 0 and this is a 1. Instead of 2, I am writing a number. Suppose I want to provide the 15. Okay. So let's run. So instead of 2, let's see, instead of 2, it will give me the 50. So in this way, you can update the element from the list also. Okay. So suppose I want to remove the 15 from the list. So how we can do this? Delete the element from the list. So say there is a method called del and list of pass the index number. That is a del from the list remove the first position number. So let's run. So in the list there is a so this is a element and this is our original list. In the original list there is a 2 present and in updated list the 2 is not present in the updated list. So in this way you can add the element into the list, that is by using append method. You can update the element by providing the index number and you can delete the element from the list by using the del function or del. Okay. So you can also perform the operations on the list like concatenation of list. So I am creating another list, that is a list lst2, and in the lst2 this is a 20, 40, 50. These are the elements. So you can also concatenate our list by providing the plus operator. So lst, so lst of 2. Okay. So let's run the program. So this is our concatenation. So you can also perform the concatenation. We can also perform the repetition operator also. lst multiplied by thrice. So it will print 3 times the list. Okay. So this is a 3 times list. This is the first, this is the second time, and this is the third time. So you can also use the repetition operator also with the list. You can also check the membership operator also. So how we can check the membership operator? There are two types of membership operator. One first is the in operator and second one is the not in operator. So I am checking, okay, 20 in lst2. If 20 is present in the list 2, then it will return me a true. Otherwise it will return me the false value. Okay. Suppose I am entering a something value that is 80. So 80 is not present in any list. So it will give me the answer that is a false. So you can also use a membership operator with a list. You can concatenate the list by providing the plus operator. You can repeat the element by using the repetition operator. You can check or you can use the membership operator also in the list. So these are the basic types of operation in the list. Okay. So list is very simple and mostly used in Python programming. Okay. So what are the methods to process a list? So there are some methods that are available in the Python. So first method that is called as the first. So if you want to find out the length of the list, so how we can find the length of the list? Suppose I am creating here the variable called length. Okay. So length is equal to lst dot there is a method called. Okay. So what a method? So length is equal to len length. Okay. So len of that is a list and print that is the length. Sorry, print length. So this is a length. So the project. So basically these 6 elements are present in this list. Okay. So you can find the length. Then you can find the length also. Okay. So next property, that is first property or first method is to find the length by using the length method. You can append the element, that is the lst dot append method. So I am appending that is 50 to the end of the list. So lst is there and print lst. So the 50 at the end of the append. First method is the length. Second method is called as the append method. Okay, append method always add element at the end of the list. Suppose I want to add the element in between them. Okay, so suppose I want to add the element at the first position. So how we can add the element at the first position? So there is a one property or one method is present that is called as the insert. So insert requires two arguments. First position or index number. So I am passing to 0 and what value you have to provide? That is I provide that is suppose I want to provide the 20. So instead of 1, it will give me the answer 20. So let's run the program. So in this way you can insert an element at a specified position by using the insert method. So this is the third property. First, length, append, insert. Okay. So next property that is called as count property. So count property. For the count property, I am declaring one variable that is suppose I am declaring the count property n is equal to so n is equal to lst dot there is a method called count method. Okay, so count method requires suppose I want to count the occurrence of 5 in a list. Suppose I am adding here 5 again. Okay, so already 5 is present in the list. I am adding another 5. So suppose I want to check the count of 5. So how many times the value I pass here? Here. Let's run. So how many times the 5 coming in the list? There is a 2 times. The count property returns the number of occurrence of an element present in the list. So count property. Okay. So next is that. So next property is that. Suppose I am changing the list. Suppose I am adding here the 10. It is a 9. Okay. So I am adding the element like this. So next property is that remove property. Okay. Suppose I want to remove lst dot. There is a method called remove method. Suppose I want to remove a 9. If you want to remove a particular element, you can pass the particular element and let's run the program and see the 9 is removed from the list. Okay. So remove is the another method which are present in the list. Okay. So there is another method that is called as the pop method. Pop. So lst dot pop. So it will remove the last element from the list. So let's run, and this is our original list and this is our updated list. So 10 is removed from the list. So list dot pop. Pop always remove the last element within a list or within a sequence. So there is another property called as the sort property. Okay, so how we can use the sort? List dot, there is a property called as the sort. So let's run. So this is the sorting. Okay, so element is by default sorted by using the ascending order. So this is called as the sorting operation. Okay, so this is another method. There is a sort. There is another method called as the reverse method. So lst dot. Suppose you want to print the element reverse order. So there is property called as the reverse. And let's run. So this is the reverse element. First you sort the element and then you can use the reverse method. Okay. And there is a last property, and that property is called as the clear property. So clear property removes all the element or it empty the list. So this is a clear property. So let's run. So all the elements, that is the empty list is there. So these are the basic methods which are used with the list. So first method is the length method, append method, insert method, okay. Then count method, remove method, sort, reverse, and the clear methods. These are the operations which can be performed with the list. So this is a list, and the list is mostly used in Python programming. Okay. So we have to move to our next session. That session is called as the tuple. So what is meant by the tuple and what kind of operations we have to perform with the tuple, we will see in the next session. So let's start our next session, that is what is meant by the tuple in Python. A tuple is a Python sequence which store a group of element or item. Tuples are similar to list, but the main difference between the list and the tuple is that a list is mutable and tuples are immutable. So mutable means to modify the list. Okay, so you can perform the operations like append, insert, remove, pop, clear. This type of operations are performed on the list, but we cannot perform the operations on the tuples. Since tuples are immutable, once we create a tuple, we cannot modify its element. Hence, we cannot perform the operations like insert, append. Okay, so we cannot update the element from the tuple. So this kind of operations we can't be performing the tuple. So let's see practically how we can create a tuple. Okay, so I am creating here the object, that is a TTL. You can give any variable name TTL, and tuples can be created by using the parentheses and pass the element 10, 30, 40, and I am passing here one string also, that is a Python. Okay, so Python. So how we can print the element? So print TP. So this is the element printing, and let's run the project. A TPL. Okay, sorry, it is a TPL. Variable name is a TPL. Run the project. So this is the element of the tuple. Okay, so you can also check the type of tuple. So it is a tuple or not. So how we can check the type of variable? That is by using the print statement, and there is a method called type of TPL. Okay, so let's run, and it will give me the output like this, class a tuple. So in this way you can create a tuple. In Python, suppose I am not providing any parentheses. Okay, so I am declaring like this 10, 30, 40. Okay, and some string is there, that is a Python. So Python automatically understand it is a tuple. So let's run. So this is the output. You can't specify any parentheses and write like this. So Python automatically understand the user uses a tuple. Okay, so you can better way to use the parentheses. So it is tuple. So you can also access the individual element also from the tuple. Suppose TPL of so TPL of 0. So I am writing like this and run the project. So it will give me the output as a 10. You can also use individual element to print. You can also use a slicing operator. In previous session in the list we see that how we can use the slice operator. So slice operator is denoted by the colon. Okay. So first parameter, first it required, that is first argument it required the start, that is from 0. Second is to end, and the last one is the step. So if you not provide any step, by default it is a 1. So I am writing down the 1. So let's run. So this is a tuple element. So you can use a slice operator also, slicing operation of the tuple. Suppose I am writing like this. So it will print all the element from the tuple. Okay. So you can provide, you can use also like this. So it will give me the output, that is 10, 20. So slicing operation perform on the tuple. So you can also perform the operations like finding the length of the tuple, concatenations, then repetition operator, membership operator. This kind of operation also you can perform on the tuple. So let us check practically. I am creating another tuple, that is a tuple 2, and in the tuple 2 I am providing the value that is 50, 60. Okay. So print we concatenate a tuple, that is a TPL, by using the plus operator TPL2. So you can concatenate also. Okay, so you can also concatenate, that is a 50, 60 by using the plus operator. You can also perform the repetition operator, that is a TPL multiplied by 2. So it will print twice. That is a, this is the first and this is the second one. So this will print twice TPL first. So you can also use, it is called as the by tuple. You can also use the membership operator also. Okay, so how we can use the membership operator? Suppose I am checking a 50 in membership. There are two types of membership operators, that is in and not in. 50 in TPLT. So if yes, it is present, then it will return me a true, otherwise it will return me the false. Okay, so I am changing the number, that is 80. So it will again run the project and see it is a false. Okay, 80 not present in the TPLT. So you can also use this is a membership operation also. So you can't modify the element. Okay, so let's check how if it is possible to modify the element of from the TP, from the TPL. Okay, so TPL. Suppose I am changing the first 10, instead of 10 I am printing the 100. Okay, so what is the index number of 10? That is a 0. And suppose I am providing 100. So I am updating. So this is I am updating the value. So it is a possible to in TPL. So print here, print TPL. Okay. So let's run and see. So this is a error. Okay. We can't modify the element from the TPL. So type error. TPL object does not support item assignment. So this is an error occurring in the Python when you update the element from the TPL. So TPL is only read-only sequence. You can't modify the element from the TPL. Okay. So there are some basic operations you can perform on the tuple. That is suppose you find the length of the tuple, then just you have to provide len. Okay, length of tuple. So length of tuple, just provide the length of tuple. So it will give me the answer, that is a 5 element are present in the length of tuple. Okay. So suppose you want to find the maximum element from the tuple. So how we can find the maximum element? That is a printer and max. This is a max from TPL. So you can find the maximum element from the tuple. So maximum element is okay, str. So, okay, I mean here a string is there. That's why it not show the output. So maximum element is that is called as the 40. 40 is the maximum element. Same, you can also find the minimum element by providing the mean from the tuple. So minimum element, that is a 10. So these are the some basic types of operations on the tuple you can find. Okay, so you can also use the count operation, count property or count method. So this is another method, that is a count. Okay, so suppose I want to find out the occurrence of some number, that is suppose I am updating my tuple and use some 40 again. Okay, so 40 is 2 times present in the tuple. So how many types of count occurrence are present on the element from the element. Suppose I am writing is a TPL dot, there is a method called as a count method and count 40. So occurrence of 40. Okay, let's stop and run again. So count of occurrence, that is 2 times the 40. So this is some methods perform on the TP. So you can also find the index number also. Okay, so what is the index number of 10? So how we can find out index number? That is called as the index and pass the element, that is a 10. So it will give me the index number, that is a 0. 0, it is the index number of 10. Okay, so these are the some basic operations which are performed on the tuple. That is a first operation, that is find the max element. Okay, so second operation, that is to find the mean element. Third operation, that is called as the find the index of element. Then we can also use length, find the length of the tuple, and you can also use the count method. Okay, so these are some property that is which are performed on the tuple. So this is all about the tuple. Okay, so we will see our next session, that is how we can handle the string in Python. Okay, so let's see how we can handle the string in Python. Start our next session, that is a string in Python. So how we can handle the string in Python. So basically, what is a string? A string represents a group of characters. String are important because most of the data that we use in daily life will be in the form of the string. For example, the name of the persons, their addresses, their vehicle numbers, their credit card numbers, etc. are all on the string in Python. So in Python, the str data type represent a string. So in Python, so there is a data type to represent, that is called as the str. Str data type represent a string. Okay, so str is a data type. So let's see practically how we can create a string in Python. So for creating a string, I am creating a variable that is called s1 is equal to, you can declare a string in Python as a single quotation, double or triple quotation also. So I am using here a double quotation. So hello Python, this is my string. So Python, hello Python, this is my string. So how we can print the element of the string? That is by using the print statement. You can use the s1. So let's run the program. So this is a string, that is a hello Python. Okay, so string in Python is a immutable. Immutable means you cannot update the element of or character of a string. Suppose I want to update the small h to capital H. Okay, so this is not possible in a string. So let's check s1 of length of the h, that is the index number, that is a 0. Instead of small h, I want to replace it with a capital H and print the s1. So let's run the program and see the. So this is a type error, means str object does not support item assignment. So you cannot update the element of a element from the string. So string is a immutable. Okay, so you can perform the operations like concatenation of two strings. Okay, so I am declaring another string s2 is equal to I am writing here the developers. Okay, so s1 is equal to, or print s1 plus s2. So this is called as the concatenation, string concatenation. So this is called as the concatenation operator. Okay, so instead of write down here, you can also use the escape sequence character, that is a print any line. So run the project and see. Okay, so instead of writing here, you can write /n. It will print on the next line. So hello developers. So this is a concatenation. You can also use a repetition operator also. So s1 multiplied by 2, it will print or twice output. That is a hello Python, it will print like this. Okay, so you can also use a range slice operator. You can also use the slice operator also. So how we can use a slicing? So print s1 and this is a slicing operator. Suppose I am using this type of operator. It required first parameter, that is a start and step. These are the three arguments required for the slice operator. So run the project and it will print all the string. Suppose I want to print only hello, so that is 0 to length, that is a 5. So it will print only hello. Okay, so this is a slice operator in the string. So in this way you can handle the string operations. So also you can check a membership operator also. There are two types of membership operator present in Python. First is the in and second one is the not in. Suppose I want to check on, okay, in S1. Is there present? It will return a true, otherwise it will return me a false value. So it will return a true because on is present at the end. Suppose I am writing here O in E1, so it will present give the false. Okay. So in this way you can handle the string operations in Python. There are some built-in functions are present in Python to handle a string. So let's see practically what are the functions, built-in functions are Python. Okay. Suppose, so let's start the first function that is called as the capitalize. So S1 dot, there is a built-in function called as a capitalize method. So capitalize method, capital the first letter or first character of the string. So let's run and see. So this is the first character, capital. So this is a capitalize. So capitalize the first character of the string. So there is another property called as the second property that is called as the center. So center returns a space added string with the original string with equal number of left and right spaces. So write down here center, and the center it required two arguments. First argument is a width, so I am taking here the width 20, and second parameter fill character, so I am filled with a star. So let's run. So this is a center of the string. So it will require two, first width and second fill character. So it will added a space both the side, that is left hand side and right hand side, filled with the character. Then third property that is called as the count property. So count property count the number of occurrences of a particular character or substring. Suppose S1 dot, there is a method called as a count method, and count, suppose I am count occurrence of double quotation O. So how many times O occur in a string? So it is a 2 times. So count property, count method or function returns the number of occurrences of a particular character in a substring. So next property that is called as the ends with. So S1 dot ends with. So ends with, it will check or it will returns a boolean value if the string terminates with a given suffix between begin and end. Suppose ends with, I am writing here a dot. So my string ends with a dot. So ends with, I am writing down here the dot. So it will give me the true if my string, original string ends with a dot. So let's run and see. This is a true. Okay. So my original string ends with a dot. Suppose I am removing the dot and run the program. So this is a false, ends with. Okay. So similarly, this is a same method, that is a S1 dot starts with. So my string starts with HE. Okay. So my string starts with HE. So let's run the program. It is a true. Yes, my string starts with a HE. So it is a starts with and ends with. These are the two built-in functions available in the string. So next function, the built-in function, that is a find function. So how we can use a find function? So in Python, find method find a substring in the whole string and returns the index of a first match. If the match is not found, it returns a -1. Suppose I am using here a find method. So S1 dot find. So what I am finding here? Suppose I am finding with the Python. Okay. So find. Let's run and see. So it will return the index number. So find, it will start on the 6th index, Python. And suppose there Python 1, 2, 3, I am writing here and run the project, and it will return a -1, means match not found. So this is a method, or this is a built-in function available in the string Python. So in this way you can handle the string handling in Python. So let's another function that is called as, suppose I am write down like a string hello only, and there is a next built-in function that is a s1 dot is alpha. Okay, so is alpha, it returns a true if all the character in the string are alphabetic. So is alpha, run. So true. Okay, so all the characters are alphabetic. So I am writing here a digit also. So let's run and see, this is a false, means is alpha returns true if all the character in the string are alphabetic. Then there is another, suppose I am changing the string like 1 2 3 1 2 3, and there is another property called as is digit. So is a digit return a true if my string contains a digits. Okay, if there is a character is present and run, so it become a false. So is a digit returns true if all characters are a digit. Okay, so suppose I am writing the string like this hello, and there is a next property that is called as is lower. My string is in lowercase. Let's run. Yes, true. Is lower. My string is in lower. Suppose I am write down here the capital hello and run the project. So my string is in lowercase. No, it is a false. So there is a same is lower, is upper. So this is another built-in function is upper. My string in uppercase. Yes, my string is in uppercase. Okay, so this is a built-in functions available in the Python. So next built-in function that is a replace. So replace, it replace the old sequence of a character with a new sequence. Suppose my string is like this, a Java is programming language. So this is my string, Java is a programming language. I am replace this string with a new string. Suppose s1 dot s1 dot, there is a method called replace method, and replace, what I replace, old string that is a Java with a new string that is a Python. So let's run the project and see the output. So Python is a programming language. Instead of Java is programming language, I am replace Java with a Python. So this is a replace function available in a Python. Okay, suppose you want to change the string in uppercase letter. So s1 dot, there is a method called upper. So s1 dot upper. So upper method returns all the string in the uppercase letter. Okay. So you can also find the length of the string by providing the length property. So this is a len, length of s1. So this is a length property and returns me the length. That is a total 28 characters are present in a string. Okay. So in this way, or these are the some of the built-in functions which are available in the Python. So let's start with our next session, that is a classes and object. This is the last session in Python, and you will realize that Python is such a really beautiful and very easy programming language. Our last session, that is classes and objects in Python. So what is meant by the classes and objects in Python? So first point we will discuss here. We know that a class is a model or plan to create an object. We write a class with the attributes and actions of object. Okay. So basically in a class there is a variables and methods are present. So this is called as the instance variables, methods. So attributes are represented by the variables and actions are performed by the methods. So a class contains variables as well as the methods. So next point, remember the difference between function and method. So what is meant by the function and what is meant by the method? A function written inside a class is called as a method. Okay, so this is a main difference point. What is a function? Function is another part and method is another part. When you write a function in a class, that function is called as a method. So a method can be called using a two ways. First, by using a class name if the method is a static method, and or by using a object name. Okay, so this is a simple class example in Python. A class is created in Python with the keyword class and then write the class name. Okay, so you have to write a class is a keyword to create a class. So syntax for creating a class is, so this is a simple program and we will also perform a practical on a class also. So class a student, this is a class of student. So in the student class, there is a method that is called as a def double underscore init double underscore, and that method contains a default parameter that is a self keyword. Okay, so self is nothing but this keyword in other programming language, but in Python we have to write a self instead of this. Okay, so this is called a constructor also in Python, or this is also called a special method in Python. So inside the init method, we have to define the instance variables, that is a self dot name. We have to pass the name Prasad, and self dot age, that is another variable, another instance variable, and we pass a value to that 20. So there is a method. So in Python, we can write a method by using the def keyword, def method name, and method should contain at least one argument. Okay, so this is a method called as a self keyword, and self is nothing but a this keyword. So this is a method name display. So in the display method, I am display the name and as well as the age. That is a print. Hi, my name is self.name and my age is self.age. Okay, so next step, that is a, this is called as a creation of object in Python. The creation of object in Python is different than other programming language. In other programming language like Java, you have to write a new keyword. Okay, so create an object. But in Python, first you create the object name is equal to class name. So I'm a S1 is the object name is equal to student. Student is my class name. And S1 dot, there is a method called, that is a S1 dot display method. Okay, so this is the basic syntax of creating a class in Python. And this is a very simple than other programming language to create a class, to create a methods. Okay, so create instance variables. So there is a difference, that is first there is a difference to creating the object in other programming language. In Python, first you have to write object name and then class name. So this is the explanation in the previous program. So this is in the previous program we will see some keywords and what are the work of that keyword. This is the explanation. So explanation, that is the first point. Observe that the keyword class is used to declare the class. Okay, so a student is a class name. Generally, class name starts with the capital letters. Whenever you write a class in Python, so starts with a capital letter. Since in Python we cannot declare a variable, we have to return a variable inside a special method, or called as the double underscore init double underscore. This method initializes the variables, and this method is also called as a constructor of the class. Okay, there are two types of constructor, that is a parameterized constructor and a default constructor. So this is a special method in Python. The double underscore init double underscore method defined internally, and we cannot call it explicitly. This method is internally defined by the Python interpreter. We cannot explicitly create to it. The next point, observe that the next parameter is a self keyword. Okay, so self written after the method name inside the parenthesis. Self is a keyword. Self is a variable which refers to the current class instance or current class object. Self is a variable which refers to the current class object. The next point is when we create an object for the student class, a separate memory block is allocated on the heap, and that memory location is by default stored in the self keyword. So whenever you create an object, there is allocation of memory happening on heap. Okay, and that memory location is by default stored in the self keyword. So this is a work of the self keyword in Python. The instance contains or the object contains a variable name age, which are called as an instance variable. So name and age is called as an instance variable. Instance variable are declared inside a method that is called as the instance variables. So next point, we can use that dot operator notation along with the self as self.name, self.age to calling the instance variables. The next point, the method display also take a parameter that is a self keyword. The method also display method also contains one default parameter that is a self. This method displays the values of the variables by referring them using a self keyword. So this is okay. So let's see practically how we can create a class and how we can access the member within a class. So in Python, a class can be created by using the keyword class, and it is a student. Okay, so this is a student class, and in the student class we have to define a method, special method, by using the def keyword, def double underscore init. This is the constructor. I am already telling to you. So this is the constructor of the class. Okay, in the init method we write instance variable. So how we can write instance variable? Self dot, there is a first instance variable name is the name, and we pass the name as this dot. Okay, so self dot, there is a another instance variable that is the age, and passing the age that is a 20. Okay, so we have passed the value and displayed the value. So I am writing there another method that is a def method name that is called as a display is my method name and contain the self keyword by default. So in the method, print the value we have to pass, that is a print my name is. Okay, so my name is plus self dot calling the instance name, instance variable, plus my age is. Okay, so my name is and my age is. So I am writing here asterisk, there is a new line which will print on the new line, and comma self dot again calling the instance variable age. Okay, so after creating the class and defining the method, we have to create the object of the class. So s is equal to the name of the class, that is a student is the name of the class. S is a object. So this is how we can create the object. So this is the object creation, and s dot calling the method that is a display. Okay, so this is class creation. In the class there is a method and there is a variables are present. So let's run and see. So my name is Prasad, okay, and my age is 20. So there is a question arises, instead of a self, can we write another name? Okay, so can we write another name? Yes, you can write another name. Suppose I am using the x. So here x dot, okay, so x dot h. Then again run the project and see. So this is the same output is there. But the professional way is to write the keyword that is called as a self keyword. So this is a professional way. You can write a self keyword. So writing down here instead of self, again it is writing down the instead of x we have to write the self keyword. Okay, so this is a simple demonstration of how we can create a class and object. Suppose you want to take a user input from and display the value. Okay, so take the user input. So how we can take the user input? So in the constructor we have to pass again parameter, that is name and age. We have to pass the name and age, two parameters. So this is a constructor is called as a parameterized constructor. So writing down the name and writing down here the age. So in this way we can take the user input also. So before creation of the class object, take the input from the user. So I am taking the n name. Okay, so there is a function called input to take the input from the user, enter the name. Okay, again for the age, so you have to convert it into int and input enter age. So in the student class, call that parameter. So I am calling the name comma age. So this is I am calling here. This is a name, calling here name, and age, here calling age. Okay. So Control Alt L. So this will provide you the basic setting of the. So let's run and see. So enter the name. So I am entering the name, that is my name is Ajinkya, and enter the age, that is 28, and this is output. Okay. So my name is Ajinkya and my age is 28. So in this way you can write, you can create a class and object in Python. Suppose you don't have any PCs and laptop, you can also run your Python program on your mobile also. So let me share my mobile to show how we can create, how we can run the Python program on mobile. Thank you for watching this video.
You can also run your Python program on your mobile also. If you don't have any PCs or laptops, then you can download one of the app for the Python that is from Play Store, that is called as I am downloading this Bionic Python 3 interpreter. This app is the most amazing app for run your Python program. So I am already installed this Bionic Python 3 interpreter. So let's run it. And this is the initialization of Python's welcome screen. You can write down your program here, that is I am writing that is print, and here a print double quotation. So I am write down here hello. Okay, so let's run. This is a hello. Suppose I am also declaring a variable that is a is equal to 10 and print the value of a, that is a print value of a. So this is a. So this is a very amazing app to run your project anywhere. Okay, so a is equal to 10 I am taking, and b is equal to 20, and print I am adding the a plus, that is a b, so it will give you the answer 30. So you can run your Python program from this. Okay, so this is the most amazing app. If you want to clear the output, then this is a setting and clear the output. Okay, so thanks for watching our video. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe the my channel. Thank you for watching this video.